I'm James Davis. I happen to be one of the bishops of the AME Church, presiding over the state of Alabama, the 9th Episcopal District. I'm standing on what I know to be holy ground. These are the grounds of what used to be Daniel Payne College in Birmingham, Alabama. As far as the eye can see, 154 acres of prime property in inner city Birmingham. For nearly 45 years ago or better, we moved out here from the Woodlawn community because of the expansion of the airport. People around this state have made great sacrifices for the school to exist. It was on these hallowed grounds, in addition to what has been done over in the Woodlawn community, that many of our people were educated when they could not go anywhere else. Those same people right now are serving as principals and educators and judges and lawyers and doctors all over the world because of what this one institution did when the doors of other institutions were closed to them. The AME Church has whereof to be proud because of what was done on these hallowed grounds. And so you can see why I call them hallowed. They were as a result of the sacrifices of men and women around this state, of whom I can call many of their names: J.C. Bonner, Sam Davis, A.L. Lamar, I.H. Bonner. I could go on and on with Eddie Blankenship, Ossie Ware Mitchell, and so many other, countless others that I will not even take the time to call their names now. But their names go down in history because they preserved this land even when it was taken over in many instances by the problems of the economy and so many others. 154 acres of prime property. The AME Church right now has a responsibility and an opportunity to do something great on these lands. We've been offered for the sale of the lands, but I'm so grateful that the Board of Trustees of Daniel Payne has said no way, not to let the sacrifices of our mothers and fathers go unsupported. The AME Church now has reached a point in its existence that it needs another stream of income to support the mission of the church. You understand, this economy has put us in such difficulties that no longer can the tithes and offerings of just yesterday support all that our denomination does. All around the world, we do things that the church is supposed to be in the business of doing. I'm grateful to be one of those persons called a Christian, and more importantly, called one of those doing and practicing his Christianity in the AME Church. This is what we propose out here with your help. If you help through this project called the Daniel Payne College Legacy Village, there are so many wonderful things that can once again take place on these hallowed grounds. Over to my right, over beyond those trees, there's a community planned with 150 houses or more for retirement. Over on the right side of that, over in the area that's cleared out there, right there beyond the parking lot, that's a baseball field. Can't you see it? It's beautiful. Not yet there, but I can see it. Even where we were just a few months ago, all out here beyond the trees, you remember when we were out here doing what was called the feeding of the 5,000. It rained, it rained, it rained, mud everywhere, but we were here in great numbers. Where we stand right now is the first phase of this wonderful opportunity that we have. It's called Daniel Payne College Legacy Village, and this is where the convention center is going to be placed. As a result of your help, as a result of your support, we have an opportunity to do two things at one time. One, we get a chance to save our property and make it useful again. And we believe that the use that it's going to be out here is just as germane in this age as was the educational institution in the time it served. Two, it allows us to develop a stream of income, which in turn allows us to leave more of the budget, the connectional budget, in your local churches. I ask of you, as I've challenged everybody in the state, if there's a better way of solving our problems, please come on. Let us know what that is. I show you that I'm a good follower. The Board of Trustees, along with many of the leaders of the state, have agreed that this is the best opportunity we have to change and restructure what the AME Church does in this state called Alabama. I told you that I'm a bishop in the church, and I am, because the people have blessed me to be so. But more than that, I'm a product of Alabama. I love Alabama, and I love the AME Church. Everything that I am, I owe to Alabama and to the AME Church. It is time now for all of us to come together and give back to that wonderful experience that blessed us when we had no other way of being blessed. I want to challenge you. Come on, do your part. If everybody does something, none of us would feel the weight of lifting this whole process by ourselves. I beg of you that you'll pray for the project. Not only pray, but you'll speak a good word about it. And thirdly, that you'll contribute in your sacrificial giving towards the project. Finally, I ask you to be patient, understanding that when you are patient, God still has to move in this process. It is necessary for us to understand it's not about the ego of any one person, that we must understand God is still moving. It's going to happen. It's a promise we stand on. It's a land that's holy. I ask you, come and join us in this wonderful venture called Daniel Payne College Legacy Village, our future and a part of this community. Be blessed now.